Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, for the introduction of chemical cleaning, chemical cleaning is the process of removing falling deposits from process equipment, with the chemical solution. So the chemical cleaning use the chemical to remove various types of scaling, sludge, and also deposits by using the signs and properties of reactant and solvent for the purpose of distribution. Okay. These deposits of fouling should be removed from time to time to prevent harm and also maintain the effectiveness of the procedure. Okay, why we need chemical cleaning? We need chemical cleaning in order to prevent the microbial or cross contamination, to ensure operator environmental and equipment safety, for the reduction of downtime, and also to maximize the equipment utilization. Okay, when we need to perform the chemical cleaning, we need to perform the chemical cleaning at least once in 6 months. Okay, for this meeting, we will discuss about the chemical cleaning of the offloading and storage of the acrylonitrile. Okay, for the flow of the offloading and the storage, okay, starting from the tanker, we will pump to the acrylonitrile storage tank. Then we will pump directly to the reactor for the plant. And then for another line there, we will use it for the recycle acrylonitrile back to the acrylonitrile storage tank.
Okay, next,
Okay.
types of cleaning. We have 6 types of cleaning used in chemical cleaning of this system. So the first types of cleaning is cleaning with the main water. The main water is used to flush remaining water or chemical from the starting point of the pipeline to the open end before lining up another substance. Here, the main water treatment plant will supply the main water throughout the pipeline and equipment. Next, cleaning is cleaning with steam. Steam used to make the next steps of cleaning easier by melting dirt, grease, and other stain-causing substance. Here, utilities will supply steam throughout the whole system. Next types of cleaning used in chemical cleaning is cleaning with 0.05% sodium hydroxide. Sodium hydroxide is used to clean and dissolve all organic residue from the surface of pipeline, such as grease, wax, fats, and oil, where harder deposits have occurred. This 0.05% sodium hydroxide usually is prepared by field technician in solution preparation tank. Once it was prepared, boatman will open valve to supply it for alkaline cleaning process. Next types of cleaning is using nitrogen gas. Nitrogen gas is used to blow the remaining or droplets of water or chemical after each flushing process. Utilities plant will supply this nitrogen gas throughout the system cleaning. And then next is cleaning with 3% nitric acid. Nitric acid is used for neutralizing the caustic remaining on the surface of the pipe or removing scale buildup. 3% nitric acid is prepared by field technician in solution preparation tank. Once it is prepared, boatman will open valve to supply it for acid treatment process. And then the last types of chemical cleaning is cleaning with 0.5% sodium nitrate. So sodium nitrate is used to avoid and remove corrosion in the pipelines and also for a maximum lifespan, efficiency, and improved looks of metal pipeline and equipment. So here, 0.5% sodium nitrate is prepared by the technician in solution preparation tank. Once it is prepared, boatman will open valve to supply it for passivation process.
Okay, so I will continue with the maximum pressure for chemical cleaning. Okay, so from the slide, I already provided a table and not only focus to the pressure because rather than we focus on the pressure, there's still few items or criteria that we need to consider in order to ensure that we will achieve the result, not the result, we will achieve the maximum result for our chemical cleaning. Okay, so for based on our markup on the PNID, one pump will involve for the chemical cleaning process. So from there, that from the table, we can see the criteria. For the example, the design pressure, which is 20 bar. Then the optimum pressure, 11 bar, and other few criteria. For the example, temperature, pressure. Why we need to consider all the criteria, especially for the pressure. Okay, so first, capable of providing enough pressure to overcome friction forces and back pressure element in the line to ensure proper movement of fluid throughout the circuit without stopping. Okay, this okay for the first point, it means that by we identify the pressure required for the chemical cleaning, we will ensure that the process will go on smoothly and we will achieve 100% chemical cleaning for our plant like that. Second, other than pressure, the flow capacity also we need to consider because it's important to enhance the effectiveness of mechanical fluid action and shorten cleaning cycle time because if the flow not going smooth, it will consuming the time, and not only the time, it will affect the cost too. And this ensure that the amount of pressure applied during cleaning doesn't exceed the limit because of if the pressure, if we just directly use without we know the limit, it may cause a negative impact such as maybe negative impact on the equipment, the explosion to the process. Right. Okay, thank you.
Okay, so this is the markup PNID for chemical cleaning process, which is in the highlight that I already highlight is more to the line that involved in the chemical cleaning process. Okay, so what is the activity that involved in the chemical cleaning process? In the next slide, which is can you move to the next slide? Okay. So in chemical cleaning procedure, it has in the chemical cleaning procedure, actually it has three steps, which is it will start with the water filling, and then the process of steam, and the last one is for the alkali cleaning, and then we will transfer the wastewater to the wastewater department or wastewater pond. And for the second step, it will involve with the acid treatment, and then after the acid treatment, we will continue for the top nitrogen flushing, and for the third step, it involves with rinsing, preservation, and top nitrogen flushing. Okay, so uh, can I present the markup PNID? Can you stop presenting slide? Okay. Okay, so this is the PNID that involves with chemical cleaning process. So it will start with the at this part, which is in the oh sorry. Okay, so it will start with the storage tank for flow nitrate storage tank. Um, in this, okay, so at the first step, um, it will continue. It will start with the cleaning route, which is discharge of acrylonitrile from this tank to the other IBC tank. Okay, so from this, first of all the technicians have to make sure that all the valves that involved in this line already closed, and then it will start to drain the chemical from this valve, and then after the valve is reached, after the tank is reached to the 10% of the volume until here, um, so the IBC hose the hose that already connected to the IBC will be disconnect from here, and the remaining of acrylonitrile will be vacuumed out. From this tank. So it is like we assume that the chemical is already empty in this tank. Okay, so for the first step, first of all, we have to apply the dimming water to the nozzle R, which is here. The nozzle R is here. So and then the hose for dimming water will connect here, and it will like fill the tank until a certain volume, and then this water will be connect to the another to the this line, and at the same time the pump here will supply a pressure, and also the steam after we supply the pressure, and after certain time the steam also will be supplied to make sure the dimming water in this tank is around 70%, 70 degrees Celsius, and circulate to the through this valve, and then it will drain the solution to the wastewater pond, and flushing the system with nitrogen gas by connect glucose to the nozzle R of this tank, and turn remaining solution in tank to wastewater and close all the valves. Okay, so for the second step, first of all, ensure chemical cleaning circulatory system are available And the chemical cleaning circulatory system are connected to the to the tank, and line up all streams that involve for the cleaning for the second step of chemical cleaning. And the pump um, have to be primed to release the airlock, and then the fill dimming, and then the tank will be filled with dimming water and circulate for 1 hour, and um, connect the hose to the nozzle A of this tank and supply the steam until it reaches at the constant temperature, still at 70 for the next step, which is for the acid treatment. Okay, then after 6 hours, so after 6 hours, um, the citric acid have to stop supply and also the steam, and then drain the second wastewater into the wastewater plant. And we have to flushing the tank with nitrogen gas to ensure that if this tank is dry, and also remaining the certain uh, the remaining acid in the tank and close all the valves. And also for the step 3, also it is a similar step to the step 1 and 3, but it is it's with different chemicals, which is in this step it use sodium nitrite with concentration around 0 to 0.5%. Okay, that's all for me. Thank you. Okay.
Okay, so I'm presenting next the that is necessary. So first, a circulation pump. Circulation pump is used to supply and pressurize the water and cleaning the chemical. Then the half dissolving and ejector. The tank itself is used to dissolve all the cleaning chemicals and also mixing the chemicals before it is supplied to all the line. While the ejector is used to transport and compress away induced fluid from the suction pressure to the exit pressure. Next, we use steam. Steam is also act as the temporary equipment to heat the water supply in order to establish water circulation. And then we will have temporary piping between tie-in point on the permanent facility. This one is for the purpose of the bypass and the circulation. Next, we have the blind plates. Blind plates will be insert at the safety valve and non-necessary items in order to block off a section of the pipe or a nozzle on a vessel that is not used. And then we will have utility piping. Utility piping is to supply the utilities like water, nitrogen, steam, and plant air from supply point to the cleaning system.
Okay. As for the conclusion, chemical cleaning operation is important as it can improve the quality inside the pipeline. So it should be carried out only by the contractor knowledgeable and skilled in chemical cleaning process unless the owner has sufficiently experienced labor. Okay, the focus should be that the work is carried out in accordance with the approved procedures, that all safety precautions are taken, and that used cleaning agents are disposed of in an environmentally acceptable way. Okay, that's all from me.